What is up? Thank you for joining me today. I am going to draw a plan from scratch. Nothing has been pre-drawn. Nothing has been pre-laid out. You're going to see my entire process from zero to hopefully a SketchUp model at the end of how we get to a floor plan. So without further ado, let's get rolling. That's the intro screen. Let's go to screen 2. This is what we're doing today. Mountain Modern Vacation Home. I feel like I'm throwing modern in every floor plan design here. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing is updating some stuff that the craftsman look is kind of going out of style, and we want something a little sleeker, a little trimmer lines. So that's where we're at. Site parameters, 60 foot wide. I keep coming back to this one. This is a very common building footprint for most people. So a lot of these plans will fit a lot of home sites for, just about anyone. So most of the designs I'm doing are around that 60 foot just to help people out, make the plan a little more universal. And then the design program. So I'm going to try 3 bedrooms and a loft. I want to do like 2 bedrooms on the main floor and then another bed and a loft upstairs. This is going to be another like targeted vacation home. If you're wanting to build like an Airbnb or Vrbo, I think this would be a cool plan for that. Find some land up in Idaho and, throw something up. I'm your guy. 2.5 baths, the open concept main living, 2-car, as I mentioned before, a front load garage, and we're going to have some fun. Whether you like it or not, we're going to have some fun. All right, I'm going to kick it to CAD. I'm also going to include here my keyboard so you can see what my fingers are doing. If you're a CAD nerd like myself, I don't know if that's interesting to you, but to me it would be. I'm Adam Steiner with Burnham Design Co. And this is what I do pretty much all day, every day. Draw floor plans for clients and builders and cool stuff like that. All right, let's get to our plan. Y'all can see me. Drop in the comments if you can see what's going on here. I'm going to start. I already have kind of an idea. I was thinking about this last night. Oh, you know what? My mouse pad. Something is screwed up here. Let me turn this off and back on. My mouse pad. This is not my mouse pad. This is a numpad. Oh, you know what? It's probably because I installed the new glorious software and I didn't update this. All right, we got it. We got it back. Okay, so I was going to do... What in the world? This is the weirdest thing. Are you seeing this? My mouse pad is not... Okay, keep calling it a mouse pad. That's a numpad. All right, numpad out of here. We're going to try this again. Just with the keyboard. Okay. 28 feet wide. I was thinking about this last evening, and I think 28 feet wide is a good width for a building. Nice and easy for structure. You can usually do 2x12s if you have a bearing wall down the center, like I'm showing here. And it's also wide enough to get 2 bedrooms side by side at roughly 14 feet. So I wanted to start with that, those to the front. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, for this vacation home, you're going to want it with your views out the back. So let's put all the boring stuff up front. I'm going to show a little hallway here. Hallway there. Those could be closets or something. This is gonna partition off. Should be our main hallway back to the area. Maybe this ends up being stairs. So what I wanted to do was then, I actually started this one more with the exterior idea than the interior idea. Let's just dimension out 60 feet there just so I don't go past it. I'm gonna do kind of like a tucked in porch almost. And that porch, that's 8 by 10. And then this being the garage beside it. Oh, 24 feet. Yeah, let's keep that. That works out to exactly 60 feet wide. And then front wall of the garage. Let's come back 4 feet from the front of that house. And then let's make this garage nice and deep. 28 feet deep for a 2-car. Yeah, vacation home, you probably don't need a 28-foot deep 2-car garage, but if you're living here, could be nice. All right, so that's porch. So then our door is actually going to enter side here. So that's front door. Let me grab a green layer. Oh, gotta actually grab it. Been using the drawing files from previous days. So if any of those plans look cool to you, subscribe to YouTube and you can see them all. Also follow me on Instagram. I've been posting all these on Instagram. Ooh, let's go another 6 feet back with that garage. And then we're gonna make this garage storage area back here. I think that will help with our elevation too. I'll explain that later. Just hang tight, hang with me. Little storage alcove in the garage for, especially if this is mountain home, like I'm imagining you got some awesome bike racks. You can hang all your bikes on the wall back here. Or maybe it's a kayak, or maybe a little like bouldering alcove. What would you use that for if you were building here? Okay, so I want to keep the views open to the back when you walk in. So maybe this block ends up being, well, the first 6 feet of it has to be bathroom to service these 2 bathrooms. Now, I don't know if we're going to need a separate powder or not. If we wanted a separate powder, put it there. Powder and then pantry. And then does kitchen go here? This being island. Island right here. Sorry, got distracted. I've said this on my podcast before, but I'll say it here as well. Like, I have so much respect for like live television hosts and sports podcast, like sports radio hosts and stuff. People that do this every single day and rarely ever mess up. There's something about being live that adds a little pressure, but like in a fun way. All right, so that's your kitchen. Coming back to a pantry back here. That's not a very big kitchen. We could probably increase that. We'll work on that some. And then do stairs sit here. I like the idea of stairs sitting there, but it's going to block my view some. Or does this become dining? I like the idea of dining here as well. So this is the back wall, the dining. That great room is going to need to be deeper. Gotta stop bumping the mic. Rookie move. I like the idea too of this all being one big open vaulted ceiling. Let's grab some stairs. So I have this here room layout guide. Check the link in my bio. But I use it for CAD drawings a lot because I have a lot of my common use rooms in there. And I can come in and get to blocks and pieces really quickly. So this is a nice curved luxury staircase. Let's delete the wall hatching there. I don't need it for right now. I'm just gonna align that. All right, so you'd get a glimpse of the view here. This could all be open rail on this side. This would be walls on the back side here as you're going down to the basement stairs. I also need to think about a laundry. Maybe the laundry comes in here. Get off this kitchen area. Let's label some of this stuff. How about we? Garage. We got bedroom. We got bedroom. We got a bathroom. We got pantry. We got laundry right here. If I can spell and or type, these are closets. I guess they don't need to both be plural. This is our entry. And this is our porch. All right, so if we vault this, I imagine the loft would then be that line right there, that purple dashed line. So I either need to bring the stairs back. How big are we? Let's start there. I'm trying to keep these plans on the smaller side too. I think it's just easier to work with. If somebody wants to like use one of these later, it's easier to like resell and repurpose further on the smaller side because you can always go, it's a lot easier to go bigger than it is to go smaller. And two, it's more of a design challenge, honestly. If I blow this thing out to 3,000 square feet, yeah, so about like 2,500, right? This is the main 2,500. So that's enough for 4 bedrooms, really. Because if this is loft space, I guess we could do laundry upstairs then. If this is all loft space, I'm gonna take 2 feet out of that. Take a foot there. Yeah, then the kitchen's still under that break. I wanted the kitchen to be under that ceiling break transition there. Gonna pull the edge of the island back So you're not sitting like in the 2-story area. And then just this is the vaulted area. What are we looking like for that vaulted area? 27 by 16. Yeah, that's a livable size. I think at this square footage though, 2,500, I'm probably gonna need to show 4 beds. I mean, but we can just copy those up. Let's do the second floor now. Like this whole block on the second floor works easy peasy. You could even do a little office space above that entryway. Yeah, I don't want to make it a 2-story foyer. I want to accentuate the back bonus area. So vaulted area here, right? This is open to below. This is your loft space. Got another bathroom upstairs. Let's make that a foot bigger. Actually, let's pull all this back. Yeah, we could have those both be private baths as well. I guess you don't need the office space. You have 2 private baths. Coffee break. We're breaking for the coffee. Yeah, let's make both those en suites. That'd be cooler. Way cooler. And then this loft is still 19.7 by 13.4. Okay, if it were me personally, I'm getting a giant table up there, and this is where I play board games. And then we'll have a bunch of built-in shelves for Eclipse and Brass Birmingham and Root and all the fun ones. And then, yeah, we'll just everybody would come over. We'd just play all the games all the time. And some of you are like, I knew this guy was a nerd. You are correct. Yeah, so this would be the top step. What do we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 14 treads. So we need 2 more. Yeah, so the top step would be there, which doesn't ruin anything for us. We do got to think mechanicals as well. So now that I've got a layout, I'm good with mechanicals coming up from the basement. Oh, we're going to find the perfect spot for these, actually. Might ruin our laundry room, though. Hold, please. This whole wall can come out a lot, though. What if it came out a couple feet? I don't like that transition, though, in the foyer. This does make bearing a lot easier, though, and simpler. We keep that wall there. Be nice and wide. We could make the steps, because we need to step upstairs anyway, if you recall. Maybe let's just take these steps out. Tread both ways. Yeah, so then the front door, you're still getting like this sight line out the back, so you're getting just a glimpse. You know, you'll see some of the light cast in. We'll do windows on this wall as well, and then as you turn the corner, it'll be like the full reveal. Could be cool. All right, we were at mechanicals though. So I was going to show them here. Could just do that. I'm showing mechanicals for my region. Your region may vary. 5.5 by 5.0 though is getting very tight for a laundry room. Let's think about this. Maybe we could do a stackable in one of these closets. Just do stackables both levels. I've been showing a lot of stackables lately. Yeah, lots of stackables. I'm just thinking about the second floor. How to get those up there. We need a front entry closet too. Maybe we do that. That's washer dryer, and then this one gets the front entry closet. So then that's no laundry. Ooh, we just gave a lot of space to that pantry. That'll be our mech chase. So kind of a long, slender one. What my field people tell me around here is 2 14-inch rounds. What did I do? It should line up. Oh, I see why that doesn't line up. Yeah, I gotta drop that down, don't I? Shoot. Maybe it's there then? Where does that put it? Okay, I could live with that. So then that means this could be a linen closet. This one right here, linen closet. And then I can do a front entry closet here. Still have a good pantry. Might lose some space in that bathroom. Oh, maybe that needs to come out. If that comes down just like 6 inches. Yeah. Maybe that's the other stackable. Upstairs. Just, yeah, do one on each level. All right. Now let's try and lay out these bath closet areas. So what I'm looking at here is, let's do this instead. Sorry, I should narrate more. I was trying for a side-to-side bath, but that doesn't really work there. So instead, let's do the bath back here. Yep, there we go. All right. So, vanity on the left side, toilet, then shower. I'm gonna grab those icons so we can all see it. There we go. There we go. Checking the chat just to see where we're at. We're about halfway done. I don't think I mentioned this at the top, but my goal is to get these done in 60 minutes. 60-minute design challenge. You maybe saw that by the YouTube playlist, but if not, That's what I'm shooting for. So then this becomes a hallway. And then this is a walk-in. Right? Walk-in right there. Yeah. Pretty cool. Do we have enough room to just flip that and do that exactly out? We do. Oh, cool. We might not even need to do a stackable here, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's see here, what kind of width did we end up with? Could do side by side with some cabinetry above. 5'6". I'm gonna cheat that a couple inches. I'm showing that hallway at 4 feet. So if I come down to 310, that's still plenty. It's a good size hallway. There's double doors off the front. Yeah. Obviously, you could do away with the loft space if you wanted. Like if this is a more permanent residence, you know, some of these bedrooms might shuffle around. And then, you know, this could be, you could take some of this space for more of like a primary suite up there, and then take a lot of this for a nice big laundry room. You don't need the loft space, but I see on a lot of vacation rentals, lofts are pretty popular. It makes a lot of sense, right? You have an extra game room, people are there coming to hang out with family and play cards and do all that stuff. But also you can throw, at night, you can throw the kids, throw a bunk bed up there or a cot, and a bunch of kids just sleep up there, and they usually think it's pretty cool. So this side will be open rail too. That'll be sloping up, but I don't see an issue with that. We'll have trusses on the top running side to side. So those will both be carried. Those will all be carried by these outside walls. So I don't need any internal bearing here. But then looking on this main floor, I think I'm going to run joists side to side because the trusses are running side to side as well. Kind of makes it easier if everything's going the same way. But then our main bearing point is this line here. See how I'm carrying that wall a lot of the way through it. So below that in the basement, steel beam or something that runs the whole length of the house, cutting it in half. This is such a simple span. You could do this in 2x10s even. We usually will show 2x12s just because then you can cut through a 2x12 with like a toilet line. So 2x12s end up being a little cleaner of a build, but if you want to save some money, 2x10s, that's one of the cheapest ways to frame at least your floor framing system. It doesn't get much more affordable than that. Okay, kitchen, you got a couple options. You can do sink on sidewall here, or then the fridge over here, or you could do sink in the island. Also, I'm showing 4 foot on all these walkways. Because this is a smaller size home, I'm going to bring it down to 3'6". 3'6" is also a very common dimension I show. Well, actually, I'm going to show my fridge. Can I patent this? Is that possible? I'm sure I'm not the person that thought of it. Actually, no, I'm not the person that thought of it. It's an old coworker. Showed that to me. So here I've been skirting off their coattails all these years. Sink there, and fridge there. I still don't hate the sink in the island though. Yeah, kitchen flow's a little better. It'll look so sharp with that view out the back. I mean, come on. Ooh, a 36-inch range would be cool in there too. Yeah, that works. Let's grab our, what was I looking for? Sink and a fridge. So yeah, I actually updated this icon to show the real dimensions of what most fridges are nowadays. You look at that with this dummy wall bumped out. I got just frame a 2x6 wall behind there. And then you'll never notice when it's built and your fridge looks like it's flush. Upper cabinets here and here. You could do a big window here if you wanted to. I think the kitchen could use some uppers, although you have an awesome pantry. This bathroom, oops. This bathroom ended up being pretty killer too. Nice big double bowl. I'm going to show this wall dividing the two sections of the bath. Again, being a vacation home, you got all the kids brushing their teeth. Maybe somebody actually needs to use the bathroom. So keeping that divided really helps. I'm thinking these baths should be a foot bigger. And these closets smaller. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, let's just mirror this again. Let's label these. All right, I think I'm going to switch to SketchUp. So my design process, usually when I get to a point where I'm like, I'm starting to like it, this feels right, I'll actually switch over and start designing the exterior pretty quick. Because I want to make sure, before I get down too far on any one path, I want to make sure that everything works and looks and feels correct. Probably fireplace along that side wall. I don't know, this could use a couple more feet. I know that's pushing out bigger, but it's just gonna feel better. Yeah. All right, I'm digging it. All right, let's jump over to the exterior. Give me a second to switch some screens around. And we will go, stop sharing that one. Hey, you're watching. Say hey, where are you watching from? What's your job? You watching because this is your job and you want to learn how to draw homes, or you watching because you want to design a home, you want to build a home like this someday. All right, so I'm 28 feet wide. Oh yeah, I'll just draw this one. 28 feet wide. Is that right? 58 foot 2 deep? No, we're gonna take 2 inches off that. We just want to be 58 feet deep. 58 feet. 24 feet. All right, we got a nice looking rectangle. It's a real nice rectangle. Real nice, real fun. Front porch comes 16 feet back off of this side. And then what did I say there? 8 feet. 8 and then 6. And 24 feet. And 28 feet. And 24 feet. We're bumping it back another 2 feet. Oh, something is out of plane. That. Wow. Glad I noticed. Okay, let's do that again. screw something like that up in SketchUp, and it is awful to fix. Although I would have noticed before too long. I mean, I did, but... Okay, so ceiling height. Now that I have my footprint in, I'm going to do ceiling heights. One thing I'll say on this is most of the plans I'm drawing now have a 10-foot main floor ceiling, but we don't actually need that in a plan like this because we have that big vaulted area off the back. We're gonna have, you know, that presence in that room. So I'm gonna show 9-foot main floor ceilings. So I usually will just bump these up. Oh wait, that porch is 8 feet deep. I usually bump these up to the top of plate level, those walls, because then that's roughly where my eaves start as they're coming out. And then let's see here, go another 9 feet up with this section. I wonder, could we chop off a little on those side walls and do like dormers or something off the sides for those spaces? Like one at the bath. Oh yeah, let's do that. So let's make those side walls upstairs only 6 feet. Okay? You tracking with me? Let's go. Nice big overhangs on this. Showing 2 feet over, 2 feet out. And I'm gonna make a dummy plane that I will end up deleting later, just so I can offset my roof. And then snap to all these parallels. This is one of those dumb little SketchUp things where it snaps a lot better if there's a plane there for whatever reason. Yep. Magenta, that little pink line, it's kind of hard to see on your screen, I'm sure, but that little pink line is either perpendicular or parallel. Okay, and we can just copy this roof element. It's actually really simple. I'm just going to take it from that like shoulder point. Oh, do I have the exact same width there? I don't, do I? Oh, I do. That's weird. That is weird, weird, weird. What did I do there? Oh yeah, they're both 24 feet wide or 28? Let me measure. That's 28. Did I not make this one 28? Did I make it 24 on accident? I did make it 24 on accident, that's why. And that's 24. So I actually need to go 4 feet wider with this, because then this is probably, this is why you copy over from AutoCAD. 56, yep. Okay. I'm just gonna copy command and do 4 feet. You can come in and delete all this roof and rebuild it real quick. Okay. wanted to keep, where is it? That, oh yeah, those faces. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need that. I don't need this part. I do want to keep the others. Right. Okay, there we go. Oops. Let's finish out our structure here. Boom, we're back. Nobody was worried. I got this. Okay. Now for this center section, I kind of want to just have it die away. I'm thinking this, oh, you know what? This garage plate should be up a little bit. I'm going to show that a foot taller. And the center section will end there. I can just delete this. Maybe. I don't want to delete that yet though. All right, there we go. Okay, now, oh wait, there's gonna be a porch roof there too, isn't there? Porch roof there. My office is right next to the main mudroom door. You can hear my family getting ready for the day. Hey, the joys of live streaming. I'm gonna come down 10 inches of that porch header. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna offset that. We'll go 18, 8, and then I just want, I'm gonna do like a 412. So this connector piece doesn't really even feel like it's part of the kind of dies away into this roof line here. There we go. I'm gonna push that over. Oops, too much. Sweet. Okay, now let's get some windows on this. I'll draw the front elevation. I don't know if we'll do the back or not, but we'll see. So for these front windows, let's show a double 30 by 50, which means that's there. And they would roughly be head height 12 inches below this line. I was thinking one big eyebrow over those, but now seeing them in the space, wondering if they should be more like their own standalone elements. And these other ones, 9 feet up from there. Those centered. are they so? Oh, because my vertical line isn't. I didn't draw it in the right spot, so those dimensions felt weird. Okay, yeah. So 2'6", and 2'6" off the center line. What if we did kind of an array of windows? Yeah, and then move these over 6 inches each. Where's that center wall again? Let's draw our line down. What I'm thinking is a big like eyebrow covering these. So I need to make sure these egress windows work for the bedroom. Maybe that's 8 inches off the corner of the room. And this is also 8 inches off the corner of the room. And I just have a gut feeling these windows will feel better if they're a little tighter, especially with that eyebrow. Yeah. Okay. So then let's come out. What's the distance between our windows? I think it's 16, right? Yes. 16. Make a face to then extrude. Oh, and then we get some nice beefy brackets under there. Show this edge as well. What do I do? Okay, here we go. And then our bracket set. Okay, I made one of these the other day. For Sketchup, I'm ending up using a lot of the same components a lot of the time. And I want to transform just this part. There we go. Is it overkill to do that many brackets? Let me know in the comments. I do think if we framed this back, that would feel better though. Let's see here. Yeah. Feel more natural. The bracket's holding something up. Okay. So we're gonna bump those up 9 feet. And we got our same window set there. I imagine I used this on a house one time. I made this big timber frame thing. This is so cool. I just wanted to use it again. I don't know, that might be too much though. I want to go something simpler, I think. Mies van der Rohe, less is more, right? I could almost double the scale of that though. It's gonna get expensive. Like timber framing stuff like this. If you're doing it to make it look cool, it gets really expensive. The expensive part is you're probably paying someone to custom make it. No, see, that's too much too. What if it's just a simple band board? Let's draw our trim and freeze board. Maybe there's just a little line of stone wrapping this. And then a freeze board. Yeah, I'm gonna end up liking this the most, I think. And then we do just some sort of gable accent. Throw a window in there as a placeholder. That window's too big too. So we're gonna do just a 2x4 window up there. I can copy that element on the front of the garage as well. Get some window trim in here. Ooh. Where's my cool garage doors? These ones. Delete that. I'm noticing, so I went back and looked at my Instagram. It's been over 2 years since I showed a house on my Instagram that had a color other than black, white, gray, or wood tones. I've been showing everything in one of those colors. But you know what? Today's not gonna buck that trend, because I think this really needs some of those neutral tones. Maybe a gray siding. I haven't done like a steel gray siding in a while. I have a client doing a modern, it's kind of a mid-century modern home in like a forest green, and it looks so cool. They did like a silverish window for the frame. Yeah, it just turned out really neat. I was over there the other day. Can't help but jam with these songs. You know what? This is on siding. Yeah, I'll still push that back. Okay. Making rectangles around these windows and pushing them back. Let's check the time. How far in are we? Ooh, 55 minutes. Getting real. Oh my goodness. Did I not share my SketchUp screen? I might end up deleting this video. So sorry, everyone. Well, I'll show you it now. There we're at. But this whole time you've just been watching my fingers. Yeah. This video is probably not going to live past the stage. Okay, well, we'll hang it up here. Not all the live sessions are a win. All right. Thank you for joining me.